I've been getting multiple questions about the event that will take place in DC, where we are going to be discussing cartels, TCOs, FTOs designations in Latin America. And the most consistent question is, why is this relevant in the security duty of care field? And in these conversations, I've been telling my colleagues that there's different stages, I think, where we can identify the risk. The first one is if the organization has been operating in geographies where there's FTO presence and there's a possibility that your operation has been compromised and you're going to start doing your investigations and your due diligence, that's the first stage of risk. Because if this has been happening for a day, for a week, for a year, for a decade, having to initiate an investigation will have most than likely some consequences, and the level of those consequences can vary. But that's the first reason why you should consider a risk level if you're going to start doing your investigations. Second stage, if your organization already knows that you've been having these agreements willingly or unwillingly with these organizations, and you have made the decision to stop these agreements, there's a higher risk here as well, especially if there's already been a commitment, there's been a consistency in payments or any other type of commercial agreements, and you decide that you're going to stop it. You must prepare a good plan for that exit. You must be aware that, again, consequences are more than likely, and you need to take a proper, responsible approach from the security and duty of care perspective. And then a third one, and there can be more, right? But just to synthesize the three primary areas of risk that I think you should consider is if there's a member of your organization that is colluded. This is not uncommon, unfortunately, and this can be even more dangerous. This is not your typical call HR and we're going to have a termination, even though there can always be risk in any termination. But in this case, I think the risk is higher because you don't know how compromised is the leadership in your organization, how many people are involved, how long has it been happening. So retaliation can be a lot easier as well, because if you have somebody from inside the organization, they could know where are you more vulnerable, provide sensitive and private information of the rest of the members of your organization. So just with those three possibilities and those three scenarios is why FTO designations, due diligence application, investigations, anything that has to do with the action your organization is planning on taking to remediate this situation, there's a level of threat. So I hope to see you there. If not, find somebody to help you. Do not take this as simple as, like I said, we just need to terminate an employee. Take your proper actions, make a plan before you make a decision. I hope to see you there. If there's any other questions, you know where to find me. If you want to continue the conversation, I'm happy to do that so as well. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.